Good morning, students. Once again, I'm back with a new topic. Our today's topic is pronoun. So, children, what is pronoun? A pronoun is a word that replaces a noun in a sentence. It is used to avoid repetition of the same nouns over and over again. Let us understand this with the help of example. Rohan is a good boy. Rohan plays football. Rohan loves Rohan's parents. Rohan's parents love Rohan. Isn't it annoying? Rohan, so much of Rohan. Let us replace Rohan with pronoun. Now the sentence will be like, Rohan is a good boy. He plays football. He loves his parents. His parents love him. This sentence is much easier to read, isn't it? Now, let us see different types of pronouns. In today's session, we will understand what is personal pronoun, possessive pronoun and reflexive pronoun. First, let us see what is personal pronoun. Personal pronouns are used as a substitute for a person's name. Personal pronouns can be either subjects or objects in a sentence. Now you must be thinking, what is subject pronoun and what is object pronoun? So, subject pronouns are those pronouns that perform the action in a sentence. They are I, you, he, she, we, they and it. Object pronouns are those pronouns that receive the action in a sentence. They are me, you, him, her, us, them and it. Let us understand this with the help of example. Ram is pushing a box. Here, pushing is an action word, that is the verb. Ram is our subject as he is doing an action. Box is our object as the action is received by the box. Now, I will replace this subject and object with the subject pronoun and object pronoun. As Ram is a boy, I am using he. Box is a thing, I am using it. So the sentence will be like, he is pushing it. Let's see some more examples. Golu is playing with the ball. Here, playing is an action word, that is the verb. Golu is our subject as he is doing an action. Ball is our object as the action is received by the ball. Now, I will replace this sentence with subject pronoun and object pronoun. So, the sentence will be like, he is playing with it. Kittu is watching the birds. Watching is an action word. Kittu is our subject. Birds is our object. Now I will replace this sentence with subject pronoun and object pronoun. So the sentence will be like, he is watching them. So children, always remember, a subject pronoun comes before the verb and object pronoun comes after the verb. For most of the pronouns, the subject form and the object form are different. For example, I like Anna, Anna likes me. Here, the pronoun I is subjective, but its other form, me, is objective. Let's see some more examples. She likes Anna, Anna likes her. He likes Anna, Anna likes him. We like Anna, Anna likes us. They like Anna, Anna likes them. The pronouns you and it remains the same in both the subjective and objective forms. For example, you like Anna, Anna likes you. It is awesome, Anna likes it. Personal pronouns can also be categorized based on the types of person. Basically, there are three types of person: first person, second person and third person. A first person pronoun refers to the speaker, the one who is speaking. When we talk about ourselves, our opinions, and the things that happen to us, we generally speak in the place of first person. For example, I have a dog. So the word I, we comes under first person. A second person pronoun refers to the listener, the one who is listening. For example, you are a good singer. The word you comes under second person pronoun. A third person pronoun refers to the person being talked about, means the person about whom we are talking. For example, he should wake up early in the morning. The word he, she, they, it comes under third person pronoun. Let's see one more example. I am telling you that she is very intelligent. Here I is a first person, you is a second person, she is a third person because they are talking about she. Personal pronouns can either be singular or plural. Singular is used when we are talking about only one person or thing. I, you, he, she, it comes under singular form. Plural is used when we are talking about more than one person or thing. You, we, they comes under plural form. Let's see few examples. I am a good swimmer. I is used for singular form. We are a team of swimmer. We is used for plural form. You like cooking? You are all great cook. You can be used for both singular as well as plural form. He reads newspaper regularly. He is used for singular form. They read newspaper regularly. They is used for plural form. Now let us see what is possessive pronoun. Possessive pronoun is a pronoun that is used to indicate possession or ownership. For example, Raju is going on his bicycle. The word his is a possessive pronoun as it indicates the ownership. It tells us that this bicycle belongs to Raju. Let us see few more examples. This house is hers. These clothes are mine. The word my, mine, our, ours, your, yours, his, herself, their belongs to possessive pronoun. Now let us see what is reflexive pronoun. First of all, tell me what happened when you look into the mirror? Yes, you can see your own reflection, right? So reflexive pronouns are used when the subject and the object of a sentence are same. For example, she took herself to the hospital. In this sentence, she is our subject. Took is the verb. Herself is our object. So herself is reflecting back to she. Let us see few more examples. You might injure yourself. Here yourself is reflecting back to you. I saw myself in the mirror. Here myself is reflecting back to I. The word myself, yourself, himself, herself, itself, ourselves, yourselves, themselves are reflexive pronouns. I hope this topic is clear to you. Now let's have one small exercise based on this topic. Question number 1. Underline the personal pronouns in the following sentences. First one. John saw me yesterday. Yes, come on, think and tell me the answer.
Me.
Correct answer. Underline me. Second one. They lived in Paris together. So what is the answer?
They.
Very good. Underline they. Next one. I am going to take her to the vet. So what is the answer?
Her.
Correct answer. Underline I and her. Next one, fourth one. There is someone at the door. Let them in, please. What is the answer?
Them.
Correct answer. Very good. Them. Underline them. Fifth one. Only you are allowed to attend the party. So what is the answer?
You.
Correct answer. Underline you. Question number 2. Change the noun to subject pronoun. First one, auntie. Auntie is a feminine gender. So what will be the answer?
She.
Second one, elephants. It's in plural form. So what will be the answer?
They.
Third one, boy. It's a masculine gender. So what will be the answer?
He.
Fourth one, school. What will be the subject pronoun?
It.
Very good. Go to question number 3. Use subject pronouns. First one, my mother is short. My mother is a feminine gender. So we have used subject pronoun as she. She is short. Second one, Ram kicked the ball. Ram is a masculine gender. So what you are going to use?
He kicked the ball.
Very good. He kicked the ball. Third one, the table is clean.
It is clean.
Very good. It is clean. Fourth one, the girls went to the market.
They went to the market.
Keep it up. Now, remaining one is homework for you. I hope this topic is clear to you. Here I would like to conclude my session. Hope to see you soon. Till then, stay home, stay safe.